Yo guys, Junior here, bonjour, I'm back, like, I'm back, like you are back, I'm back. I went on holiday and they had no Wi-Fi, so I couldn't say I was on hiatus. But yeah, review of Phantom Rouge, Hunter x Hunter film, or Hunter x Hunter film, Phantom Rouge, aka Phantom Rouge. Not happy with this film at all, not happy. Why? Why am I not happy, you ask? Why are you not happy, the Junior Fuhrer? I'll tell you why. Just so much potential wasted. I'm not happy with it, okay? You know, first of all, with the Curta Clan flashback, they missed out some nice bits. Some really nice bits. And they just rushed through it and they didn't do it right, and it was just like, come on, man. Because Togashi, that was Togashi's last work. I remember reading it and just going, okay, Phantom Troop ain't joking. I love the Phantom Troop, let me just say that, which is why this film annoyed me. It's why it annoyed me just a little bit. But yeah, let me just speak about the Curta Clan, okay? With the flipping Curta Clan, there was one bit in it, where they speak about how they tied up the Curta Clan members and made them face their lovers and would decapitate the woman in front of the man so the man's eyes could go red, or vice versa. Just to get the eyes red, just so they could chop off the head straight away so they could take out the eyes. They didn't put that in, which really annoyed me, because that just made the Phantom Troop just seem like even more like villains. And it's just so much more brutal. Like, they didn't do the flashback as well, you know. He's talking about, oh yeah, I went away and then I came back and blah 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 blah, and they were all dead. And yeah, it was just so half-assed. It felt so half-assed. When I read it, I was like, damn, Phantom Troop ain't joking. They really aren't joking. Damn. But when I watched it, I was like, man, I was looking forward to that so much. That was the bit I was looking forward to the most. And wasn't the fight scene between Kurapika and those three bandits more brutal, if I remember it right? I can't remember properly, but I'm sure it was a little bit more brutal. Anyway, I liked that fight scene between that. And I don't know, I didn't feel enough hatred for the village people when they kicked out Kurapika, because when I read it I was like, fuck you village people. But now I'm just like, oh, fuck you village people. I couldn't really care that much. A lot of the stuff in the film, it just isn't there because something was missing, and I can't just pinpoint that one little thing. I can't pinpoint it. Going on to the fights now, okay? So much waste potential. When you have all these fast-paced fights now, and you have fights like Gon versus Hisoka, Kurapika versus Ubogin, Zeno and Silver versus when you have fights like that, with the fast pace, all that type of stuff, and you get these half-assed fights, considering, okay, let's talk about the last fights first. The last fights were half-assed. I do not care what anyone has to say. The best bit in the last bit of the fighting was when Hisoka takes on the guy with the cell phone and I forgot his name, and when he takes on them three. That is the best bit in the last fighting bit, because the last fighting bit was so half-assed. It just wasn't there. It wasn't dramatic enough. Considering this is supposed to be a movie, that's another gripe as well. It's not really a movie, it's more of a feature-length film, and even the feature-length film, when it's feature-length films, they're not as dramatic. So they shouldn't be going on like it's a movie, because it most definitely isn't a movie, because the ending wasn't dramatic enough. Really wasn't dramatic enough. The fighting, Nobunaga Okay, Nobunaga's my nigga. He's my nigga. He's my nigga. Alright, he's a good character. I like the way how they used the N, and the N actually had a physical form. You could actually see it. That was good. Alright? I'm not gonna lie, I got a bit excited when Ubogin, yeah, when he done the Big Bang Impact. I love him. Because you know his voice actor's Blackbeard from One Piece, if you didn't notice that, you know. If you didn't notice that, come on. Just imagine Ubogin going Zia ha ha ha, and it fits. They're the same voice actor, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99.999999999% sure. But anyway, fighting really wasn't there for me. Really wasn't there for me. It just seemed like a little bit too... I don't know, the fight scenes, they seemed like just a bit too amateur. That's it. The fight scenes were a little bit too amateur. They seemed like they came from a series that didn't know about how to do fight scenes. But this series does know how to do fight scenes, so I don't know what was going on there. I think the fight choreographers just really weren't thinking enough when they came down to it. Like... certain characters, and this is the reason why I don't like films of animes, because most of the time, if it's an ongoing series, and the manga is still going on, the anime is still going on, so in this occasion the anime is still going on, I don't like it because you see these characters and they can't use the stuff that they would use later on in the series, because you haven't seen them use that yet. So certain characters, you saw Sphinx use his Ripper Cyclone, yeah? You saw him use Ripper Cyclone, but you didn't see the guy that begins with a Z, forgot his name, with the Phaeton, doesn't begin with Z, Phaeton with the bandana here. You didn't see him use his technique. Spoiler alert! I'm not gonna say what his thing is, but spoiler alert. You didn't get to see him use his thing when he probably would use his thing, but because you haven't seen him use it later on in the series, he can't use it. He just has to use the normal sword. It's kind of stupid as well. With Chekki-Rou as well, he just used the Ben's knife. Would he really use the Ben's knife? Would he really? Not that sure. And Indoor Fish just looked really retarded, because Indoor Fish actually looked menacing in the actual series, but in this it just looked really crap. It was just like, it looked like a fucking Digimon. It was like, nonsense, absolute nonsense. I didn't like that at all. That, as I was saying, that's just using characters that are already in the series. It just kind of annoys me if you're not going to give them new techniques, but also give them new techniques, but don't make it mess up the power level, and don't make it idiotic. Like, they can use the same techniques, but in a different way. Like, in a different type of way. I don't know, it just kind of annoys me. That's why series that don't have powers are much better. So, Cowboy Bebop film, much better. Even though Cowboy Bebop finished, that's a different story. But, if you think about it, it's because, you know, he just had to use guns and fighting. That's all he had to use. He didn't have to use all these techniques that would mess up power levels. Didn't mess up power levels at all. At all. I've got fucking mosquito bites on my leg. Yeah! Anyway, characters wise, I didn't like Rhett. Just the revelation of Rhett and the fourth guy being related was just, and Omokage being related was just fucking stupid. Didn't like the guy's name, Omokage. Just sounded stupid.
1 hour later.
Sorry about that. Had to go and eat some food and then go and do some chores. I was like, that's me hoovering. But yeah, I'm back. Omokage. Didn't like his name, didn't like his character design. He didn't relate to the anime, and he didn't relate to the Phantom Troop at all. He didn't fit in with either of them. He did fit in, however, with the archetype / skeleton for a main anime film villain, in the sense that he had ties to a character that the main characters befriended. So Rex was a sister. Rex is fucking stupid, I don't like her. He had connections with Rex, and also his main power was OP, had the OP-ness. OP-ness. No homo. he had the OP power that made him seem like the main boss at the end. However, he didn't fit in with the anime. He seemed like he should be in Hellsing. Look at this. Look at this. I was looking at it. Look. Just before, look. Just look. Looks like he should be in Hellsing. Didn't fit here at all. Didn't seem like he should be in Hunter x Hunter. Didn't seem like it at all. Phantom Troop. He just seemed like a copy of Chekki-Rou. You see all these different diverse characters in Phantom Troop, and he's just a copy of him, a specialist that wears robes and thinks that he's all cool. No. Chekki-Rou does it well. Why do you need another one in there? That's so stupid. It just seemed like another copy. Also, his mentality was flipping stupid. He was squealing like a little bitch when he got stabbed in the back. Ah! Would any other Phantom Troop member do that? No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. When faced with death, they wouldn't panic. This guy was panicking because he had enemies coming from different sides. Phantom Troop members aren't like that, which is why they are good villains. I love them because they're doing all these different things, slaughtering different members, slaughtering different people, different members of different clans, all this different stuff, innocent people, and you just love them because they don't act like bitches. This guy is a bitch though. Omokage is an absolute bitch in this film. He's an absolute bitch. If anything, it should have been that he got kicked out of the group because his mentality was he was too childish when it came down to it. His mentality wasn't there, because when Uvogin, when Paku, when Chekki-Rou were all faced with death, they manned up, they were like, cool, I'll be faced with death, whatever. This guy was all screaming, crying like a little bitch. He wasn't hard enough. He wasn't hard enough. All the other Phantom Troop members are hard and I love them. I love Phantom Troop. But he didn't deserve to be in there. It should have been that he got kicked out of the group because his mentality wasn't there. His mind was weak. Instead of the fact that he got killed by Hisoka. It was absolute nonsense. Didn't like him at all. Fucking bitch. Don't like Rex as well, as I said before. Soundtrack was... It was wasted. You know, they have such a vast amount of OST tracks to use, and they didn't use the ones that would have suited it beautifully. They could have used endings at certain points, like the could have used that one, but they didn't want to use it. Could have used all these different ones, but they didn't want to use it, and it was just absolute nonsense. They could have made new soundtracks, but they didn't. It was absolute nonsense. It just seemed like the soundtrack side to it was half-assed, and I didn't like it. And the animation was worse than what it is in the anime, which I don't understand, because the anime one is superb, and this one was good. You know what I'm saying? It was good, but it's supposed to be the other way around. It's supposed to be, in the anime is good, and the film is superb, so it just seemed a bit half-assed there. Don't think that I hate the film. I didn't hate it. It was just disappointing. It was very, very, very disappointing. People were saying it was good, all that type of stuff. I didn't really think it was that good. As Zalandin Palantir said, Zalandin Palantir, I would rub oil all over your body, and I would... No homo, let me not go there. As Zalandin Palantir said, the anime was better than the actual film in a lot of ways. Not just plot ways, because I got bored so many times. It just seemed like it was just dragging along. It seemed like it was just at this level, and then at the end it spiked. And maybe a little bit, it spiked a little bit. It's supposed to be like, boom, 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 spike, spike, spike. It wasn't like that at all. It seemed really boring. It seemed really, really boring. The anime, just much better. The series, much, much, much better than that, because that was just wasted talent. It was poor. Link in the description below. If you haven't seen it, I just spoiled it for you. Well done. This has been your Junior Fira, free Legabon Clay, free Yamamoto as well. Peace.